7 things successful people are never do. Hello, my friends. I'm so glad we're gathered here today because I'm about to share something that has transformed my life, and I believe it can transform yours too. Success is not just about where we end up, it's about the choices we make every day. And today, I want to talk to you about 7 things successful people are never do. Now, let's be clear, successful people aren't necessarily the ones with the biggest titles or the flashiest accomplishments. No, my friends, successful people are the ones who have learned the power of discipline, persistence, and mindset. They've mastered certain habits, and just as importantly, they've made sure to avoid a few behaviors that would stop them from growing. So here's the first one. 1. Successful people never let fear stop them. Fear is a natural part of life. It's not going away. But successful people don't let it control their actions. They acknowledge their fear, they face it, and they move forward anyway. Fear doesn't define them. Their courage does. So my friends, don't let fear paralyze you. Let it propel you to greatness. 2. Successful people never settle for mediocrity. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that settling will steal your joy. Successful people know their worth, and they refuse to accept anything less than their best. They don't just coast, they strive for excellence every single day. So don't let complacency be your companion. You are meant for more. 3. Successful people never focus on problems, they focus on solutions. We all face challenges, there is no doubt about that. But successful people know that focusing on problems doesn't solve anything. They don't waste time on the why me. Instead, they say, what's next? They turn every challenge into an opportunity to grow. Remember, challenges aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. 4. Successful people never hold on to toxic relationships. This one is powerful. Successful people understand that who you surround yourself with matters. They never hold on to relationships that drain their energy, steal their joy, or hinder their growth. You cannot grow if you are constantly carrying people who are holding you back. Let go of what doesn't serve you and create space for people who lift you higher. Your circle will determine your success. 5. Successful people never make excuses. Let me be clear, life will not always be easy, but successful people don't let circumstances dictate their success. They take full responsibility for their actions and they don't waste time on excuses. They see challenges as opportunities to grow and will not allow themselves to be victims of their circumstances. If you want to succeed, own your life and your journey. 6. Successful people never stop learning. Growth never stops. Successful people are lifelong learners. They seek out knowledge, read, ask questions, and challenge their own assumptions. Whether it's through books, mentors, or experiences, they never believe they know it all. Remember, every day is an opportunity to become wiser, stronger, and more capable. 7. Successful people never give up on their dreams. Finally, successful people never, ever give up. They know that success doesn't happen overnight. They keep going even when it gets tough. They believe in themselves and they believe in their dreams. They don't let failure define them. They let it fuel them. When you face setbacks, remember your dream is still possible. Face your fear. Don't let it stop you. Fear. It's something we all know too well. We've all felt it at some point, whether it's fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of the unknown. It can be overwhelming, paralyzing even. But the truth is, fear is not your enemy. Fear is simply a signal that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, that you're about to take a leap into the unknown, into growth, into something bigger than yourself. Fear means that you're on the edge of something important. When you allow fear to hold you back, you rob yourself of the potential to become the person you are meant to be. The only way to break free from fear is to confront it head on. Successful people don't wait for fear to disappear before they take action. They act in spite of it. They use fear as fuel, as a reminder that they're doing something meaningful. So I ask you, what are you afraid of? And how long will you allow it to stand in your way? The key here is to change your relationship with fear. Instead of seeing it as a barrier, see it as a guide, a signal that you're pushing your boundaries, that you're growing. The more you face fear, the smaller it becomes. You don't have to be fearless. You just have to be willing to take that first step, despite the fear. And once you do, you'll realize that the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the courage to move forward. We've all been there standing at the edge, looking at the unknown, thinking, what if I fail? But let me tell you something, failure isn't the worst thing that could happen. The worst thing is never trying at all. If you let fear keep you from pursuing your dreams, then you'll never know what's possible. So choose to step forward even when you're scared. You'll be amazed at how powerful you are when you stop letting fear control you. Think of fear as a wave that you must ride. It will rise, it will crest, but it will always pass. Your job is not to wait for the wave to subside, but to learn how to ride it with grace, with confidence, and with the knowledge that you are strong enough to weather it. The more you face fear, the more familiar it becomes, and the more you realize that it's just an emotion, not a truth. Fear does not define you unless you allow it to. When you face your fear, you unlock your true potential. You reveal parts of yourself that you didn't even know existed. You discover strength, courage, and resilience that were waiting within you all along. Fear doesn't have to paralyze you. It doesn't have to stop you. Use it as your driving force. Let it be the wind beneath your wings and watch as you soar higher than you ever imagined. Every time you move through your fear, you build your confidence. Every time you confront something uncomfortable, you grow stronger. So don't let fear stop you. Let it be the catalyst for your transformation, the spark that ignites the fire of your passion. And when fear shows up, as it inevitably will, smile at it, because it means you're about to take another step toward greatness. Remember this, the greatest treasures are often found just beyond our greatest fears. So when fear appears, don't back down. Move through it. Keep going. And know that on the other side of that fear is the life you've always dreamed of. Fear doesn't own you, you own your fear. Never settle, strive for excellence. Settling. It's something we do often without even realizing it. We settle for less than we deserve, for less than we are capable of. We settle because we're comfortable, because it's easier than stepping into the unknown. But I want you to hear me when I say this, you were not born to settle. You were born to rise, to reach, to challenge the status quo, and to become the best version of yourself. You have so much potential within you. You are capable of so much more than you may even realize. But settling is like putting a ceiling on your dreams. When you settle, you deny yourself the opportunity to experience the fullness of your gifts. You deny the world the unique contribution that only you can offer. Don't mistake comfort for success. Success doesn't come from staying where you are. It comes from pushing yourself beyond what you thought was possible. It comes from striving for excellence, from continuously improving, from always asking, what can I do better today? Excellence isn't about perfection. It's about constantly striving to be the best version of yourself, to give your best, and to challenge yourself to grow. Successful people never settle for mediocrity. They push themselves beyond what is expected. They have high standards, and they hold themselves accountable to those standards. They know that greatness isn't something that just happens, it's something that's earned. It's earned through hard work, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to being better every single day. So ask yourself, are you settling? Are you accepting less than you deserve? Are you holding back because it feels safe or familiar? Or are you willing to push yourself beyond your comfort zone, beyond your limitations, into the place where true growth and transformation happen? The world is waiting for you to show up fully. Don't hold back. Excellence doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It means you are willing to put in the work, to learn from your mistakes, to never stop improving. It means you refuse to accept mediocrity in any area of your life, whether it's your relationships, your career, your health, or your personal growth. Striving for excellence means you are committed to your own greatness, and you won't stop until you see it unfold. Every step you take toward excellence is a step toward becoming the person you were always meant to be. It's a step toward unlocking your true potential. And remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Excellence is about consistency. It's about taking small, deliberate actions every day that add up to something extraordinary. When you choose to never settle, you choose to live with purpose, to create a life that reflects the highest version of yourself. And let me tell you, my friends, you deserve that life. You deserve to show up as your best self every single day. So stop settling for less than what you're capable of. Reach higher, dream bigger, and never, ever accept anything less than the excellence that is within you. Focus on solutions, turn obstacles into opportunities. Obstacles, we all face them. Life is full of challenges. Some are big, some are small, but all of them are opportunities in disguise. The key to success is not avoiding obstacles, but learning how to navigate through them, how to transform them into stepping stones on your journey. Successful people don't dwell on the problems. They don't waste time complaining, feeling sorry for themselves, or blaming others. They understand that problems are a part of life, but they also know that every problem is an invitation to grow. It's an opportunity to think creatively, to innovate, and to find new solutions. And here's the thing, every challenge you face is teaching you something you need to know for your next step. So when you face an obstacle, don't let it defeat you. Don't let it stop you in your tracks. Instead, ask yourself, how can I use this challenge to grow? What can I learn from this experience that will make me stronger, wiser, and more capable? When you shift your mindset from focusing on the problem to focusing on the solution, you empower yourself. You take control of the situation and you turn it into an opportunity for growth. Obstacles are often the universe's way of preparing you for something bigger. They test your resolve, your creativity, and your persistence. And when you meet them with a solution-oriented mindset, you open doors that you may have never seen before. You begin to see challenges as opportunities to innovate, to improve, and to make a difference. Instead of saying, this is impossible, ask yourself, what can I do right now to move forward? When you focus on solutions, you stop feeling stuck. You take action, even if it's just a small step forward. And that momentum will carry you through one solution at a time. The most successful people in the world have faced their fair share of obstacles. But what sets them apart is their ability to stay focused on solutions, to keep moving forward no matter what. They understand that failure is not an end, it's simply a lesson, a stepping stone on the path to success. So when life throws you a curveball, catch it and keep moving forward. Remember, challenges are not roadblocks, they're opportunities in disguise. When you focus on solutions, you keep your eyes on the prize. And every step you take toward finding a solution is a step closer to your success. So don't waste your time focusing on the problem. Instead, focus on what you can do to move past it, to overcome it, and to turn it into something positive. That's how you rise. That's how you succeed. Protect your circle. Surround yourself with the right people. Let's talk about relationships. We are the sum of the people we surround ourselves with. The energy of the people around us has a profound impact on our lives, on our mindset, our success, and even our happiness. Successful people know this. They understand that who you spend your time with, who you allow into your circle matters, and they are very selective about who they allow to share their space. You cannot grow if you are constantly surrounded by people who are negative, who drain your energy, or who hold you back. The people you spend the most time with should be those who inspire you, challenge you, and encourage you to be the best version of yourself. If you're always the smartest, the most successful, or the most motivated person in your circle, then it's time to expand that circle. The right people will lift you up, will help you see your potential even when you can't see it yourself. They will push you to go further, to dream bigger, and to be better. They will believe in you even when you doubt yourself. But if you surround yourself with people who bring you down, who criticize you, or who don't believe in your dreams, then you're limiting yourself. You're putting yourself in an environment that doesn't support your growth. Think about it. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Are they people who inspire you, who challenge you to be your best, who celebrate your wins, and who lift you up when you fall? Or are they people who drain you, who discourage you, or who don't understand your vision? You have the power to choose your circle, and you must choose wisely. Protect your energy, protect your peace. Spend time with people who encourage you, who make you feel seen, heard, and understood. People who celebrate your success as if it were their own. These are the people who will help you rise. As you grow, your circle will evolve. Sometimes people will come and go. That's okay. Not everyone is meant to go with you on your journey, but the ones who stay, the ones who support you, who encourage you, who believe in your dreams, those are the ones you want in your life. Because with the right people around you, you can accomplish anything. Never underestimate the power of the people you surround yourself with. They can either lift you higher or hold you back. Choose wisely. Choose people who empower you, who challenge you to rise, who encourage you to keep going no matter what. Your success is a reflection of the people you keep close. Own your journey. Take responsibility for your life. Take a deep breath. Now, let's have an honest conversation. The truth is, you are responsible for your life. You are the author of your own story. Your choices, your actions, and your mindset all shape your journey. Successful people understand this fundamental truth. They understand that they are not victims of their circumstances. They are the creators of their reality. When you own your journey, you take full responsibility for where you are, where you've been, and where you're going. You don't blame others, you don't make excuses, and you don't point fingers. You understand that every decision you make has consequences, and you accept that responsibility. The moment you take full ownership of your life is the moment you take your power back. It's easy to fall into the trap of blaming others for where you are. It's easy to say, if only they had supported me, or if only I had more resources, more time, more opportunities. But the truth is, the only thing standing between you and your goals is the choices you make. You have the power to change your life, to create the future you desire. This doesn't mean life is always fair. It doesn't mean things will always go as planned. But it does mean that you can choose how to respond. You can choose to take control of your mindset, your actions, and your destiny. You can choose to stop waiting for someone else to give you permission to succeed. You are the one who gets to decide how your story unfolds. If you want to make a change in your life, start by taking ownership of it. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, or the perfect people to come into your life. Start with what you have right now. Start with the person you are today. And make a commitment to yourself that no matter what happens, you will take full responsibility for your life. When you own your journey, you become unstoppable. You stop waiting for permission. You stop looking for excuses. And you start living with intention, with purpose, and with the knowledge that everything you need is already within you. It's time to stop playing the victim in your own life. Take control. Own your choices, your successes, and your failures. Because the more you take responsibility for your journey, the more power you give yourself to create the life you want. Keep learning, never stop growing. The world is constantly changing. The future is unpredictable. And that's exactly why successful people are always learning. They know that growth is a lifelong journey. They know that the more they learn, the more equipped they are to taste the challenges that lie ahead. They don't rest on their laurels. They don't stop seeking knowledge, seeking wisdom, and seeking new experiences. Success doesn't come from knowing it all. It comes from being willing to learn, to grow, and to evolve. Every day is an opportunity to expand your mind, to stretch your thinking, and to become better at what you do. And the best part is there are so many ways to learn. You don't have to have all the answers today. You just have to be willing to seek them out, to ask questions, to challenge yourself. The most successful people in the world are lifelong learners. They read, they listen, they seek mentorship, they experiment. They never stop growing because they know that the moment you stop learning is the moment you start stagnating. The world is constantly evolving, and if you don't keep up, you'll get left behind. Learning doesn't have to be formal. It doesn't have to come from a classroom or a textbook. Learning can happen in everyday moments. It happens when you step outside your comfort zone, when you try something new, when you ask a question you've never asked before. Learning is about curiosity. It's about staying open to new ideas and new perspectives. It's about being willing to admit that you don't have all the answers, and that's okay. The answers will come when you keep seeking. If you're not learning, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're not living up to your potential. The path to success is paved with knowledge, and the more you seek, the further you'll go. Never let yourself get comfortable with what you already know. There's always more to learn. And the more you learn, the more doors will open for you. So commit today to being a lifelong learner. Read books, take courses, ask questions, seek mentors, and constantly expand your horizons. The world is full of opportunities for growth. And the more you open yourself up to them, the more you'll realize that success is not just a destination. It's a continuous journey of learning, evolving, and becoming more. Don't give up. Stay the course. The path to success is not a straight line. It's full of twists and turns, highs and lows, moments of triumph and moments of doubt. And I know sometimes it feels like you've tried everything and the dream seems so far away. But let me tell you something, don't give up. I can't tell you how many times I wanted to quit. How many times I thought that maybe I wasn't cut out for this journey. But each time I felt like giving up, something inside me said, keep going, you're closer than you think. Success isn't about never falling, it's about getting up every single time you fall. It's about showing up even when it feels like the world is against you. You have to believe in your dream even when others doubt you. You have to trust the process even when you can't see the end result. Every step, no matter how small, is progress. Every effort, no matter how unnoticed, is bringing you closer to your goal. You may not see it right now, but all of your efforts are adding up every single day. Success isn't an overnight achievement. It's the result of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. There will be days when you want to give up. There will be days when you question if it's worth it, if you're good enough, if you'll ever get there. But let me tell you this, the moment you feel like giving up is often the moment right before a breakthrough. So when those moments come, dig in a little deeper. Hold on a little longer. You are closer than you think. Never underestimate the power of persistence. Even when things seem impossible, even when you feel like you've hit a wall, just keep going. Because on the other side of that challenge is something amazing, something greater than you can imagine. Every step you take, every challenge you face is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. So when you feel like quitting, remember why you started. Remember that your dream is worth fighting for. And don't stop until you've achieved it. The only time you fail is when you stop trying. Absolutely. Here's the conclusion to wrap up the entire speech in a manner that feels true to Oprah Winfrey's empowering and motivating style. As we come to the end of this journey together, I want to leave you with one final thought. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. It's the choices you make every single day. It's about who you are, how you show up, and the mindset you carry with you through every trial, every triumph, every step of the way. You have within you the power to create the life you desire. But it begins with the decisions you make now. It begins with the willingness to face your fears, to never settle for anything less than excellence, and to focus on solutions rather than obstacles. You are the architect of your own destiny, and the blueprint is already inside of you. As you walk your path, remember that you don't have to do it alone. Protect your circle, seek the right people who will elevate you, who will encourage you to keep going when the road gets tough. Surround yourself with those who believe in your greatness, those who will help you hold your vision when you're too tired or too doubtful to see it yourself. But even with the right people by your side, ultimately it's your journey to own. You must take responsibility for your actions, for your mindset, and for the choices you make. Don't let the world or anyone else dictate your path. Only you know the dreams that burn inside you, and it's up to you to make them real. Take control of your narrative and take ownership of your life. And remember, the most successful people are always learning. They don't stop growing. They know that the moment they stop learning, they stop evolving. So don't get too comfortable. Seek out new knowledge, new experiences, and new ways of thinking. Keep challenging yourself. Keep expanding your mind. You are never too old to learn, and you are never too experienced to grow. As you face challenges, remember that obstacles are not the end. They are the beginning of something greater. Challenges help you grow. They help you innovate, and they help you discover parts of yourself that you didn't know existed. When you encounter an obstacle, don't shrink from it. Embrace it. Ask, what is this teaching me? How can I turn this into an opportunity? Keep your focus on the solution, not the problem, and you'll find that there's always a way forward. But perhaps the most important thing I want to leave you with is this: don't give up. You will face moments of doubt. You will encounter roadblocks, and there will be times when it feels like you've done everything and it still isn't enough. But I'm here to tell you that you are enough. You are capable. And the breakthrough is always closer than you think. The key is to stay the course, to keep putting one foot in front of the other, even when it feels like the path is unclear. You have a unique purpose. You have a destiny that only you can fulfill. And the world needs what you have to offer. Never let fear, doubt, or adversity stop you from stepping into your greatness. The journey will be challenging, yes, but it will also be beautiful, full of learning, full of growth, and ultimately full of reward. Your perseverance, your belief in yourself, and your dedication to becoming the best version of yourself will take you places you can't even imagine right now. When life tries to knock you down, remember that you are stronger than any obstacle. You are more resilient than any setback, and you have within you the power to overcome anything. Keep rising, keep learning, keep growing, and never ever give up on the dream that's inside you.